What's good, everybody? It is your boy B Heard, aka Brian, aka Prince, aka Prince Vegeta without the hating. This is episode 19. Tyler Brian Howard, you already know what it is. Tyler, co-host, want to say something to the people?
Welcome to the TBH Hour. It's your boy Tyler Libra, aka TTL, aka T Hendrix.
You said TBH Hour. So that you added an H.
Oh yeah, I did. My bad, man. It's been a long day for me, man.
We're going to talk about that later. And a guest, actually, he's not even a guest, because technically he's been on the most. Three times?
It's more like family on the podcast show.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Weston, you want to say something to people?
Hey, I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad you guys are still doing this.
It's been a while. 19, I mean, almost 20. First of all, I mean, it took 2 years. Our fans probably going to roast us, anybody that listens to the podcast. They're like, y'all should have been on like 50 at least. Yeah. But, slow and steady wins the race. And we're here. Actually, before the first topic, I have to address this. Tyler, you my boy, but for what you did for this, you stupid, you dumb, you ignorant. So, Weston, I don't think knows about this. Let me tell you what this is.
How am I ignorant?
Hold on. I'm going to tell you why you're ignorant. This is disrespectful, what you did.
I'm just spreading.
Hold on.
I don't see that's disrespectful.
You don't even know what it is. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. So I'm chilling, right? I'm chilling. Chilling. Like I'm in Africa, chilling, having a good time at work. Minding my own 2 cents. Decided to check my phone. My Twitter's blown up. Like, it's like 15 notifications. I got the red dots and everything. I'm like, oh, what's going on? So the Tyler decides to tweet. He sees the tweet, and it's like Odell Beckham. He's on the sideline with his hoodie up, just mad, walking. Because I think it was when he got hurt in Cleveland, and they hurt his ankle or whatever. So he's mad about that. And then it said, the caption was like, when you're in a drought for 4 months and you see nothing but drunk girls at the party. Or something like that. Something stupid like that. And then he's like, I swear this be Brian. I kid you not. I had 4 DMs from females. I'm looking at it. I'm like, this can either go really good or really bad. And it was like 2 I know from Twitter who, you met in real life or whatever. And then 2 I actually know in real life that I talk to every once in a while. These girls were so mad at me. They was like, wow, Brian, you out here trying to take advantage of drunk girls? I don't even drink. I don't go outside. Like, I don't even go outside. Like, how am I going to take advantage of anybody? I'm like, yo, don't stop doing that, yo. You and Ron be trying me and putting these false narratives on my name, yo.
It wasn't even a false narrative. Is that not what you... I mean, because literally when I saw the tweet, the first person that came to mind, I was like, oh, that's Brian.
No, it's not. No. How?
I couldn't think of anybody else.
I don't talk to drunk girls. What you mean? I don't even drink. Like, what you mean?
And then Fom came. Shouts out to Mike Fom.
Nah. Ain't no shout out on this subject.
Oh, my God. Shout out to Fom. He took it to a whole nother level. He said you were on dog status.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
Hey, come get dog.
I didn't even know. I don't even be around you like during
y'all damn know y'all.
So I had to take the perspective from Mike Mom's and I had to put it into
I be trying to tell my mom.
I was like, damn.
I be trying to tell my mom that I'm not gonna cuss on this podcast, but you be making me fucking cuss on this podcast. Yo, you out of pocket. Yeah, and then Mike didn't help either. He's like, yeah, you a dog or something like that. This and that. And then
Ron got into it. And
you and Ron are the worst. Ron does it all the time. Ron be trying. Like, I can say God is good. God is going to bless me one day. Well, he hasn't blessed you yet. Like, shut up, Ron. Like, Ron tried me today. I put up a thing that was about the fighting game community.
Shout out to Weatherman Ron.
Man, no shout out. He ain't going to listen to this, so no shout out. But,
Weatherman?
Yeah, I think that's his,
AKA Versace.
Yeah, that's his Twitter, but his Xbox is Versace Rock.
Versace,
but
whatever it is.
So check it. Today I tweet out. I was like, because I've been doing my commentary thing, and I think I have a tournament tomorrow. I'm not sure because tomorrow's a holiday, even though I have to work. I think I'm the only person that has to work. But whatever.
That's crazy.
But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have a tournament on Reddit Fighting, Twitch.tv/Reddit Fighting. But yeah, I tweeted out that I want to do my first live tournament. I've done commentary online for a couple weeks now, like 10 plus weeks now, but I haven't done a tournament in real life. So I tweeted that out, and then I put that I put out that I wanted to do one. I put a Dragon Ball Z thing. And then, you drafted right now.
Right. Hey, getting things done, man. Getting things done.
I'm not even mad at it. But yeah, I tweeted that out. And Ron's like, "You a fake DBZ fan?" I'm like, "I'm not a fake DBZ fan." Oh yeah, when Goku died, like, don't look it up. Like, who is you? Whose man is this? I don't have to answer your question.
How would you know that right off the top of your head, though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, all the things I've looked at, seen at, remember, you just gonna ask me a question off the top of my head. Like,
Ron a troll. Ron a real life internet troll.
And they don't. And yo, he be trolling everybody, and nothing happens to him. That's the worst part.
Shout out to Ron, though. We love him.
I mean, shout out to Ron. But y'all need to stop trying my name, yo. Stop it.
How am I trying your name? How so?
What do you mean, how so? You literally tweeted out that I was trying to slide at drunk girls at a party.
Oh, that's what I did?
Where have you been the last... how long has this... I don't even... Whose man is this? Where have you been the last 5 minutes?
I mean... Damn.
I mean, we've
I
been...
could have thought of somebody else, actually, that tried to do that. But you're
I mean, we have been shouting like this a Big Mill song or something
cause,
like that. But, I mean, I can see how you forget that.
Because, like, the way I looked at the video and then, like, saw Odell walking, that's exactly how I pictured you, so... I mean, that's
I don't do that though. I had explained.
I know you don't do it. You don't do it like as far as like that representation goes, but that looked like you.
But then you tagged everybody though, so that's the worst. It'd be one thing if you just tagged me, but then you tagged everybody, so everybody saw that everybody was roasting this other thing. And then I had to explain, bro. If I was famous, bro, I don't think you realize what you understand, like what happened. If I was famous, bro, female Twitter would eat me alive, bro. I'm lucky I only had 4 girls DM me. If I was famous, like if I was like had 1 million followers, every female like you misogynistic, feministic, pig, eat a dick. I hope you die. Like
I think about it like this for you. At least you getting DMs. I ain't getting not a damn.
I'm hate. Like I'm getting told what's wrong with me. I just woke up. I didn't even bother nobody. I was like, I'm gonna have a good day.
I'd be happy with 4 DMs. I'm just saying. I mean, sometimes you got.
You put it at a low number 4 DM.
Right. Sometimes you gotta take what you get.
Not if it's a roast or it's snapping. I don't want that. I can save that. That's
you gotta get how you live.
Anyway, like that notification sounded, I just had to get that off my chest because Tyler out of pocket. Even though I could roast, but I'm.
About what? No, we airing it out.
All right, I'll burn 3 minutes on this. Boy, don't be acting like you don't be at the function with one female every single time and be stopped. Don't act like you don't be doing that. All right, enough of that.
So we gonna bring them names?
Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't trying to get sued either.
So for people that didn't see this, was he walking in a hoodie like mellow in the gym, like pull the hoodie up tie, or?
Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it.
Oh, and it was like this. It was like he was walking on the side.
He looked mad. That's all I know. He looked mad.
Odell looks mad almost.
And then y'all just out of pocket, just ether me. But like, while Tyler brings it up, speaking of Odell and speaking of the notification, it's football season. Thank God, thank God, it's football season. I mean, baseball season is cool, but baseball is not enough to carry. It's almost weird how baseball fits because it's in the summer. There's not enough sports, and everybody and their mama be outside doing something.
Isn't that not Brian's motion?
But then the caption though, like
that's not how it be.
I can totally see you doing that.
Exactly. That's all. That was just
walking by your bows in the street.
Like a physical appearance. That is you. That is you down to a T. But as far as the representation, as far as like the words go.
You know damn well that the GIF makes it funny with the words. I'm saying like you can't just use the GIF. It's about the caption too.
Okay, so it would have been.
So you act like you ain't gonna never see that GIF again. So use that GIF on a different tweet and then tag me. Don't tag me in some female hating whatever. I seem like a creep. I got called a creep. I had never been called a creep before in my life. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this. I was chilling. And it was like my day before I get like a 4-day weekend off. I was chilling, and then I got tagged in that.
You know what makes it worse is that I was like probably the only one that like commented on this picture.
Oh my God, I got tagged in that. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, baseball's a good sport and everything, but it's kind of fitting how it's the only sport in the summer because then everybody's like outside doing stuff and. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's ready to get inside. Everybody's ready for football in September.
Oh, and Caleb said, shout out to Caleb too.
Oh my God.
He looked at me. He said that it was like what Saturday night. It It was sometime that night he looked at me. He's like, "Damn, Brian really be like that though."
No, I don't see that's why I don't be like that. And then Caleb's a hypocrite because he's the same one that texted you. He was like, "Dang, Brian got all the hoes, but never mind, he don't be outside, so he ain't got none of them." I'm lying. Like, oh my god, yo, I be chilling. I'm the only nigga. See, God, you got me cussing. Sorry, Mom. I'm the only nigga. I gotta say it because it's the only word I could use to describe it. I'm the only nigga that's literally chilling and still get roasted and don't even bother nobody and still be getting put in a bad situation.
Just by innocent bystander.
right. Getting banished to the saddle room and shit. Anyway, like I was saying.
Alright, back to football.
It's September. And honestly, to be honest with you, that's the only reason I like September. Because, like, as a nation.
More of October. I like it.
As a nation, we could get all the way rid of September. Like, shout out, my best friend got a birthday today. It's kind of bogus, but whatever. I'm good on September. I don't really need it. Like, it's kind of just in the middle of the way to get to October. October, that just right month.
September has always been a nice month for me, I guess. I like September. It's, like, not too hot, not too cold.
No, that's October.
Same thing with October.
Because October, that's when basketball starts and football is already in the midst of it. And I think hockey starts too. So everything starts in October. And it's that just right weather.
And baseball playoffs.
And then holidays about to start too, especially around that time. But like I said.
Yankees taking the wild card, I'm just saying.
Football season. Now, as some of you may know, I am a Denver Broncos fan. And Weston is a Kansas City fan. Kansas City looks good.
They do.
They do.
How do you think of the preseason, and what are your thoughts on the preseason? Because some people feel like they want less games, but then Roger Goodell, being the evil person he is, how he handed the players more money, but he's like, I'm gonna do what I want because y'all don't want no more money on the back end. A la Spencer Ware getting injured in the preseason, so he's trying to take away less games to add less preseason games to add more regular season games, but I don't like that idea. But yeah, how do you feel about the preseason and how your team looked and Spencer Ware getting hurt and all that stuff?
I think the preseason is just right how it is. I think you need a minimum of 3 games. It's not for it's for the coaches to evaluate their new players. They have to get it down to 53. That's a low number.
Yeah.
I think the roster need to be expanded to at least 60. Because you can hold up 7 people on practice squad, which really don't get full payment and insurance and stuff like that. But I think it's just right. Going towards the Chiefs with Spencer Ware getting hurt, I don't think that's a big deal.
Isn't he out for the season though?
He's out for the season, yeah. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. We didn't have a big time running back last year with Spencer Ware, Kendrick West. And we drafted a new guy this year, Kareem Hunt, who's going to be a big deal for us. He's going to be another version of Jamal Charles. So, I mean, he's going to be an everything back. I don't think we're going to have any trouble with.
But I think that's probably Andy Reid's problem. As much as he's a genius, he will I think he killed Jamal Charles. Kansas City fans you want to see a dead body? There go Jamal Charles right there. Every time he was somewhat healthy, y'all just worked him to death. I'm just like, God dang.
You got to get the ball to your best players, and he was the best player on the field. And just like last year, Tyreek Hill, as soon as he came out of the woodwork, he started getting the ball 10 to 15 times a game because they knew, hey, we got to ride him because our offense is not very explosive. So you got to get the ball to your best player.
And I think it is a good thing for Kansas City, even though I'm a Denver fan. I mean, we play them twice a year, so you got to know your opponent. But I think it is a good thing that Kansas City actually has a solidified wide receiver where they haven't had one in quite some time. Because didn't you guys went on a streak with Alex Smith, where they didn't throw to a receiver for a while.
It was like
touchdowns.
It was like 18 games.
Something ridiculous. I was like,
touchdown.
If I'm a wide receiver, I'm like, yo, what the fuck you on the team for? You ain't gonna throw the ball. Yeah, so I thought that was ridiculous. And actually, the question I want to ask is, do you see Mahomes playing?
I do not.
Ooh.
I do not see him playing. I don't. I think he played just fine in the preseason. I think he's a gunner, just like Brett Favre, and he needs time to sit. He is not ready. A report came out today that the GM said he's not even close to Alex Smith, which is the truth.
Yeah.
He might have threw some big time plays, but in the real in the real season, that kind of stuff is not going to happen the way he was playing. So,
But then what if you're like 5-5 and have a chance at a wild card or something like that? Like say Alex is not like he's doing enough to win, but he's not doing nothing. Like it's kind of stale. Like where you kind of need that spark. You wouldn't want to see it.
nope. Because I'd rather see us not make the playoffs and be just okay than throw him in too early and then destroy any potential that he could have had. So he needs to take a minimum of a year. I think he needs to sit at least 2, play out the rest of Alex Smith's contract, and then if he's ready, you're good to go. I mean, Aaron Rodgers sat for like 2 seasons.
But then that's what I'm saying. Like, so who knows? I mean, you never know until you put him in either. So like, he could have that winner's mentality. Like when he goes in, takes the bull by the horns and goes with it. So then, how long do you see Alex Smith for 2 years there? I mean, that's kind of. I feel disrespected if you get taken. I feel disrespected if you get taken like in the first round as a quarterback. Which I mean, like Alex Smith kind of. I don't know if he downplayed it, but you didn't really see him talk about it at all. But I guess he talked to Andy Reid because I saw an Andy Reid interview like this past weekend, and he said he understood and this and the third. But then I liked what Phillip Rivers said. Well, I think this was around draft time, and it was like, what if the Chargers decide to pick up QB in the first round? Phillip Rivers was like, I hope he's happy with sitting for 2 years. Shit. I was like, all right, Phillip. Right. I was like, raise them damn kids, man. I see you.
I mean, he got 9 of them.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, he got 9 kids. That's why he said you better hope to sit down for 2 years.
And he's from Texas, so you know.
Shouts out to Texas.
Shout out to you.
He's so strong. But yeah, okay. I think Kansas City is an interesting team. I do definitely think that they have couple more years of being good. I think Travis Kelce, they're going to have to pay him. Tyreek Hill is going to be a star as well. You got to watch his Twitter, though, because his past tweets was some freaky shit. I don't know. I just saw that. I just thought that was funny. But I definitely think the time is now. If Kansas City is going to strike. Yeah. And I actually, it's sad to see Edelman get hurt. And because I like, that's probably my favorite Patriot player, even though I don't like the Patriots. But that he kind of got hurt. I mean, if anyone could put a guy in a system and make it work, it's freaking New England, and they just made a trade for Philip Dorsett. Philip Dorsett has speed, and they have Brandon Cooks, so they might actually be okay. Julian Edelman might not even get paid because of this injury and stuff like that. But I say that to say this: it could be even now with Kansas City. I think.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. We got about a 2-year window left before our defense is going to need reloading. I mean, Tomahawk Lee's going to be out for at least 6 weeks. He's on the PUP list. Derek Johnson, I think he's 31 or 32, middle linebacker, yeah. Justin Houston, not getting any younger. He's about 31 years old. Eric Berry, he just signed a new contract, but he's got 2 more years left on it. So we got about 2 more years, and that's the end of Alex Smith's contract. They got all these contracts lined up to end on the same year, and so
their team is definitely getting older. I think they're one of the older teams. But how do you think they match up against New England this first week? Now with Edelman hurt, but then they just added a weapon in Philip Dorsett, so it's kind of
with the first week. I think New England always doesn't start out very well. We've kind of had their number in the past.
But it's in Foxborough, isn't it? Or is it in Arrowhead?
I believe it's in Foxborough. But I think we're going to do just fine. I think it's going to be a battle. I don't think it's going to be a shootout of any means. I wouldn't be surprised if it's, probably going to be 10.1 or 10-point win, whether it's going to be New England or the Chiefs. I'm just hoping for a really good game on a Thursday because Thursdays really don't get good games at all. So.
That's true. That is true. I think the next week's game is like Cincinnati versus Houston, where 2 teams where they're like supposed to be good, but then they're not good, and then they're good, and then I don't think John Ross is playing. Oh, he's not playing in his first week, so I don't know about the second week. No, Tyler, we're gonna talk about your team. How do you feel about your team in the preseason and how they stack up?
Honestly, I liked how New England. I'm not New England. New York. No, that's nothing against New England, but I like how New York Giants, played. We just got Geno Smith, and he did pretty well. He did.
Yeah, I think they ended up with.
He went like 10 for 16, 114.
I think they ended up going with Gino as the backup, but they cut Josh Johnson. I don't know why they just didn't make him the third string quarterback, but maybe it was his contract or something like that.
I think it's because they see Moore as Webb, the quarterback that
Joe
Webb. I think they see more of him as Eli's successor in the next couple of years.
Joe Webb's in Carolina.
No, he ain't.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
he's in Carolina.
Webb. It was Webb something.
Start typing in the Google bar.
Yep, hell yeah.
But I think if any team, I think New York Giants are
Evan Ingram.
I think
from Ole Miss.
I think you guys are in the same position. I think you guys are in the same position Kansas City is in. I mean, you got Odell Beckham, you got Brandon Marshall, you got Sterling Shepard, you got Ingram. If Eli can't do nothing with this offense, it's not going to happen.
I mean, the weapons are all there.
It's really. I don't know how the defense looks because it's preseason, so you never really see him in the full swing of things. But yeah, I mean, it just really depends. I think this is Eli's best chance as far as. Because obviously Eli's on his back nine, but I think this is his best chance as far as his back nine. And I hope Tom Brady retires after this year because I don't know what else he got to do in this league. Like God,
he's trying to
make it where nobody can even think of touching it. Like, for real. He's putting it like it's already on the high shelf. You gotta get on your tiptoes to even think about reaching it, but he's trying to put it higher. Yeah, I mean, but I think you guys are kind of in a tough division. Because,
we got the Cowboys.
Cowboys are looking good. So. Oh, you guys play the Cowboys? Okay. Yep. Well, all three of our teams have good games this first week. You guys got the Cowboys.
I'm calling it right now. That's a dub.
Oh, wow. That's...
I don't know what Dak.
I don't know what Dak and takes on this.
I don't know what Dak and Zeke think, but it's gonna be.
He'll be next week like, look, Giants fans, my bad. I didn't mean to curse, but is Ezekiel playing? Ezekiel Elliott?
I think he is. I think that suspension was lifted, wasn't it?
I don't know what happened with the trial. Something happened with the trial.
Roger Goodell and his evil ways again.
Oh, Roger Goodell, he the principal. He do what he wants.
Vince McMahon.
But it is what it is. My team, we
gotta talk about Denver real quick.
You guys, I'm telling you what, you guys are in shambles right now. Other than
a young quarterback like
in shambles.
I don't.
When you have to crawl back to Brock Osweiler.
I don't think. Whoa.
When you have to crawl back to that, then you're like, wait a minute.
You still got Demaryius Thomas, right?
Whoa. When I mean whoa. Take a second. Crawl back.
Crawl back.
Big fella, that's a big claim. Crawl back. That's crazy. If you actually think about it, I think we look like the Black China in the situation. I think we look like the ultimate finesse.
Are you sure about that?
Hold on. How about you? Hold on. Okay. All right. Let's break it down.
Do people use that term? As Black China as the top? Really?
I just used it. I was being funny, so I just decided to use it. But hold on now. Let's break it down. We offered the gimmick, Brock Osweiler. I forgot his name for a second. We offered him a 3-year, $15 million per year contract, but he wanted 17, so he went to Houston. So he goes to Houston, tries to play, doesn't work out, plays terrible. And then gets traded to Cleveland, and he has a $16 million contract, and Cleveland cuts him, and they still have to pay him $9 million, and he comes crawling back to us for a cheaper contract. So we got him for cheaper. So if anything, he's the backup right now to Trevor Siemian, but if anyone knows the offense and knows how we play, it's Brock Osweiler. And he's only signed to a 1-year deal, so if anything, if Siemian plays kind of pedestrian or mediocre, like he disappeared like Wells Waldo last season.
Which he has been.
I mean, we have this person.
He wasn't bad, but he wasn't good either. I mean, he's still young, so
but that's the thing is, the Giants fan ain't talking. Hold on, like our offense is kind of pedestrian. I mean, I was sad to see T.J. Ward, whatever. I was sad to see him get cut because that is one of my favorite players. I was actually really excited when he came to Denver from Cleveland, but the fact that he got cut, I understand it was a business move. We're trying to save money. I feel like the quarterbacks we have on the roster, I really like the one from North Colorado. Number 1, Slaughter, or whatever his name, however you say his name. He's pretty good. I'm not too worried. I don't know where Jamal Charles' health is. I definitely think he's going to bust y'all ass if he's healthy. I think
if he can last more than 4 weeks.
I mean, the two games that's going to count are probably those 2 games for him. But, hey, if that means 2 dubs against Kansas City, I'm all for it. I think that helps. I think our division, I'm going to go out and say it since Tyler made a bold claim. I think our division is the best division in football. I think the Oakland Raiders are really good. Who has a better division? Top to bottom? Top to bottom. Who has a better division?
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna put it out there like that. But
I think top to bottom we have the best division in football. I think Monday night's game against the Chargers are a must-win game.
You really think you got the best division in football?
Who has a better division than us?
I agree with that.
NFC North.
The Bears are in the NFC
I'm not talking
North.
about the Bears though. I'm talking about Packers. Let's see who else.
I'm talking about all. You gotta take all 4 teams into consideration.
Yeah.
So the Bears are ass.
The
Bears
that's no
traded
doubt. And Minnesota too. I mean, Minnesota's okay.
Yeah, Minnesota's good. I would say the top those 3 teams. I would verify those 3.
The NFC South.
Bears. That's actually
Falcons.
Falcon. I would give you that if that was last year before the.
No, they got 2 contenders. Everybody else is garbage.
Who's the 2 contenders?
Carolina.
Yeah.
That's it. New Orleans, get out of here. Stop.
Yeah, they're kind of.
They got a firepower offense. Their defense is a wet paper bag.
I don't know. Drew Brees is kind of struggling down there.
Well, he's doing just fine, but he doesn't have.
That's what I'm saying.
And he doesn't have a running game anymore.
Yeah.
Well, he might now with AP.
He's not getting any younger either.
Bro, I seen a meme. I swear, I love Adrian Peterson. He's one of my favorite players. But that was the funniest meme I ever said. It was like, AP, you want to go play for a championship? Nah. You want to play for money? Nah. And it says Adrian Peterson signs a 2-year, $7 million deal with the New Orleans Saints. I was like, what? But I think we have the best football. Because I mean, Denver's strong. I think Chargers will be strong. I think Kansas City's really good, and I think Oakland. Honestly, that's what we should do. Super Bowl predictions. Anyone want to go first? Anyone feeling ball?
We're talking about who's gonna get there, who's gonna win.
Who's gonna get there?
Who's the 2 teams you got getting there?
Why don't we just say who's going? Why don't we build it up? Let's just say who's going to take the AFC, who's going to take the NFC.
That's the 2 teams that get there.
Well, you're talking about Super Bowl though.
That's the 2 teams that get there. The
NFC.
one that wins the NFC versus the one that wins the AFC.
Okay,
that's the Super Bowl.
Who I think that's going to win the NFC?
I think I already know who I think. I think I know what kind of Super Bowl I want to see. So, but I'll let one of you guys go first.
I think it's either going to be the Falcons or the Packers.
Think the Falcons go back?
I don't know.
I mean, they are a young defense.
If
they
not
have
them,
like 4 rookies.
if not them, Packers.
I can't see Aaron Rodgers trying to take a team. Those are 2 safe picks. Okay, what about your AFC team?
AFC.
When you think about it, I hate to say.
I hate to say Patriots.
I hate to say it, but it's really Patriots versus the field.
Patriots.
So you got a rematch or Packers versus Patriots. That'd be a good Super Bowl. What about you, Weston? Who's your 2 teams you think?
Even though I want to see the Giants.
I'm gonna pick 2 teams from each conference.
Okay.
I think the Falcons still got a shot.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. Green Bay, they're always in it. I mean, when you got a guy like Aaron Rodgers, you're always in the mix no matter how you're playing. And then AFC, I think.
I'll say 2 teams too.
Obviously the Patriots are. I mean, they're going to be there in the mix.
Like who else do they got in that division?
And I think it's whoever is going to come out of the AFC West. Whether it's the Raiders, Chiefs, Broncos. I'm not putting the Chargers in there because they're in shambles too. They're going to be playing at a soccer stadium with.
And we could throw Carolina in there too.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to throw them in there just because of the season they had. I mean, Christian McCaffrey will help, but I don't think he's safe. But my two teams from each division that I will throw in there is the Denver Broncos. No, I'm playing. But I mean, I want them to go, but I think they can make the playoffs. But the two teams I have is actually okay. I'm gonna call
Raiders.
I'm gonna call the Super Bowl.
Say Raiders.
Hold on, watch it now.
Say Raiders.
I'm gonna call the Super Bowl, and then I'm gonna call the other two teams I think obviously have the chance. I got Raiders and Cowboys. I could if say they stay healthy because that's half of football is if your team can stay healthy. Like we gotta.
I mean, that's more than half. That's once you get to the playoffs, whoever's the healthiest usually gets there.
That is true.
And then once you get there, then it's just roll the dice. Whoever's gonna show up.
That's
day.
true.
I say Derek.
Because I actually want to see that as a Super Bowl. Like I want to see that as a game. I definitely think that Oakland will give Marshawn Lynch the ball at the 1 yard line. Like I definitely think that's gonna happen. And Marshawn Lynch being in Oakland is probably my favorite thing this season. Like, it's just a great thing to see.
Yeah.
And I think the Cowboys, I actually visit the stadium. Stadium's amazing. Oh, my God, that stadium's ridiculous. I think they're a good team. They have a great offensive line. That's half the battle right there. You have a great offensive line. You can do anything. They have Dak Prescott. They have Dez Bryant, Jason Witten. I mean, if any time to do it, it'd be now.
I know we need to start paying Odell the money that we owe.
Well, his contract's not up, so, I mean, they'll pay him when they want. Now, the second team...
Hey, hold on. Let's pump the brakes. You pay Odell, your team's going to fall back. You're going to fall back just like the Ravens did. I'm telling you this right now. You pay the man. You need... If he wants more than $12 million a year, send him somewhere else.
I don't think
wide receivers are not worth the money.
I don't know if we're going to do all that, though.
They're not worth the money.
Who wouldn't be worth more?
Any receiver is not worth more than $12 million. DeAndre Hopkins, why would you pay that man? They are not going anywhere because of him. Who is getting him the ball? Name the Texans quarterback.
See, why did you shut up? I was trying to say that was a Super Bowl team.
Name him. Do you know who the Texans quarterback is?
Tom Savage.
No.
No, he started week 1. I ain't about to start Deshaun.
I think they will.
Nah, I don't see it. Not week 1.
I feel like they would.
Not week 1.
You don't even know who they're going to start.
You don't, honestly.
They're worthless. Worthless team. Because they paid their wide receiver.
I mean, what you supposed to do? You're supposed to let him walk?
Yes.
And then go to the Patriots?
Guess what happened? After the Seahawks paid Russell Wilson more than $12 million a year, where are they at now?
I mean, he's worth
haven't
it.
Made it back.
That's because they don't have a line, though.
They got a great line.
Their offensive line?
Yes.
Big fella. I know you watched the NFC Championship game.
Yes, I did.
He got killed.
Yeah, because he's running around.
Seahawks still.
They don't have their running game anymore.
They're still trying to worry about that defense, obviously.
Well, their defense is stacked. What are you talking about? They just traded for Sheldon Richard. Their defense is stupid. Like, stupid. It's unnecessary.
It's not as strong as it used to be. But
I think it's just because they're getting older.
It's still a top 5. It's still a top 5.
Sheldon Richard's going to help. Oh, if anyone has the best defense, like as far as every single player, I think it's the Seahawks.
Sherman going to get
Can I say my second teams? The AFC 1 I got without a question is the Patriots. I hate to admit it, but yeah, they're just too good. As long as 12's back there. I swear I thought he was going to retire. I was like, oh, this NFL is going to be interesting. Tom Brady's not here. Let's go. Let's see what happens. But
he's trying to play until he's 40 something. Man.
He said, I'm playing until I'm 40. I was like, for what? Oh, my God. He's like that bully that's like, won't give it back. He's just like, just keep it, man. I don't want the ball no more. And for the NFC, I don't want to say the Falcons because I feel like they will just let me down again. Don't want to say the Packers because I don't know.
I think you're right. The Seahawks could be they're going to be in the mix, but are they going to be able to score enough points away from home to make that?
But honestly, seeing the Seahawks in the Super Bowl, I can, but I don't see them beating Oakland or New England or even the Kansas City. I really don't see them beating them in the Super Bowl. I see them getting through the NFC because, like, I feel like they could be that team in the right time in the right place, but I don't see them beating the AFC teams. But let's see. And then, Steelers could make a run too. They're decently set up. But, damn. We spent quite a while on NFL. Let's get to college. I don't really I mean, I guess go Forks. Forks up. You know what I'm saying? It's Arizona Sun Devil. That's the alumni. Whatever. We ain't got to talk about that. But I don't really have a college team. Do you guys have a college team? Sorry.
I mean,
or did you actually root for it? No, that's your team.
Syracuse.
For what?
Hey,
I said college football. I mean, the Dolphins cool, but that's
I'm an East Coast brother, so, Syracuse
Orange.
First Syracuse Orange.
It's funny. I heard that
one of the greatest QBs to ever come out, Donovan McNabb.
Why? For what?
Just saying.
For what? For what? He didn't do nothing. He was
need
not
to
even the
stop
greatest
that.
Eagle quarterback.
You need to stop that. Randall Cunningham was better.
Okay,
I'll give you
yeah,
that.
I caught him.
He wasn't the best.
I had the web set up. I was about to catch track of him. I didn't know. Okay, all right, as long as he knows his research.
Randall, he scrambles more. I mean,
that's
not to say that.
I take Janikowski over Donovan McNabb.
That's like saying you'll take Kevin something. Cobb. That's like saying you'll take Kevin Cobb.
Yeah.
Over Donovan McNabb. You crazy boy.
I'll take Michael Vick. What did that do?
Now that I think about it, Eagles had a lot of fucking scrambling QBs. But
kind of, yeah. And then what about you, Wes? You got a favorite college football team?
Well, I mean, I always follow the in-state schools, so Iowa State.
But that's by default.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody does that.
I don't really root for specific teams. I mean, I follow mostly offenses. So,
True.
I mean, I'll follow Michigan.
Yeah.
I'll follow, like, Texas Tech, stuff like that. But
I always have, like,
I'm a fan of college football.
Yeah, I always had, like, a player that
I'm not really against too many teams. I mean, I don't like Texas. So, whoever's playing Texas, I hope you beat them.
I don't like Texas for getting rid of Charlie Strong, but, like, that was kind of their fault, too. And that's kind of his team right now, so the fact that they losing, it's kind of like karma.
I absolutely hate Bama. Like,
for what? They gonna win.
they gonna win regardless. I mean, Nick Saban. I mean, of course they.
Well, they're the Patriots of college. I mean, they have the culture that they bring in whoever they want. And
for some reason,
they're bringing in like 5-star athletes like every single year, and the fact that they could fucking lose like fucking 3 games in a row and they still be fucking number one.
But that's what's crazy about Bama is because when you think about it, like they're the number one college football team.
Like when was the last time they've been number 3 or number 2?
Oh, like a while. Well, not a while, but I'm sure it's happened within.
I'm sure it has too.
But like that's the crazy thing about Alabama. When you think about it, Alabama probably has the best college football players. Period. But there's only like 7, 6 each year. I mean, 7 to 6 is a great odds when you talk about a college football team, but 7, 6 NFL players, if that. Like,
yeah.
They don't.
And that's if you're. I mean, that's max.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some programs like Iowa State, they struggle every year to get a person in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Iowa, they might get 1, 2 guys. I mean, it's hard. You
CJ went to the 49ers, didn't he?
Yeah, he's playing good too.
Oh yeah, he was doing his thing.
Stop talking about NFL. Like, let's get back to college. Did you guys watch any games this weekend?
Well, I didn't watch too many games. I went to my brother's game up in Augustana, so Division II game.
How'd that go?
It went. He got to play a few snaps, but other than that,
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like watching small football because that's what I played. I did catch a bit of the Michigan-Florida game.
Oh, I meant to watch that.
I watched a bit of the Florida State-Alabama game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the atmosphere in college is just so much more lively than the NFL game. It's just.
I think as long as college does this, as long as college football signs the big games and they do the big games early, I think college football will kill NFL. I'm kind of tired and over it. I understand from the business aspect of it. Like if you're a big school, you give a small school $2 million to come play you and beat them up, and then give them money so they could get more recruits and upgrade their facilities. I understand it from the business aspect of it, but I'm kind of tired of it because it's kind of like it forces you not to care for like 3-4 weeks until they play conference games. Where now, like seeing all those big games this weekend, it made me want to watch college football. I still want to watch. Like next week, I didn't even know Auburn versus Clemson, Oklahoma versus Ohio State. And I think, does Bama have somebody big? There's another school with another big team. I think Bama might. I don't know. I have to look at the schedule. But, like, just those 3 games alone, I was like, okay. Like, college football looks like it's getting up on the rise. Like, I actually like that. And how do you feel about players getting paid in college football, Weston? Do you think they deserve it, or?
I don't like saying the word paid. They get free meals. They get their scholarship.
But to play not play a devil's advocate, but to say, what's
I think they should get a couple $100 a month. I think a stipend. I don't think they should get paid, and I think it should be even across all positions, no matter what.
True. See, I think that's the hardest thing because you can't.
You can't do it because of Title IX. You'd have to pay every single D1 athlete, even girls sports, which most girls sports hemorrhage money.
I mean,
that is crazy.
I feel like they still make some type of money, and the only reason why I say that is because you could get rid of the sport. Because there's some schools where they don't have like the sport because it just like you said, hemorrhage money. Because I know. I mean, I'm just looking at it from a JUCO standpoint. Mm-hmm. There's only 3 schools in Iowa that have football programs because a lot of the other ones don't make as much money. But like the school I went to was like the top money getter, so like. It made sense, and then like, what's a free meal a week? What's $300 in a meal and some new Nike gear? If I'm making $1 million off of you, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine the dean at Florida. Do you know how much money he was probably getting off of Tim Tebow? You can't sit here and tell me a quarterback in 2007 in the NFL was selling more jerseys than Tim Tebow. I mean, there's some obviously like probably been Big Ben and like Tom Brady. I can't even remember all the 2007. Quarterbacks, but Tim Tebow was probably making so much money for Florida and didn't see a dime of it. And like, I don't know, I just don't like the business practices because it's $1 billion industry. It's $1 billion industry. And then that's the worst part about it is like, players are like, yeah, we want to make some type of money because it's like you're using my likeness and you're getting a profit off of it, but I'm just getting like the scholarship and I'm getting free meals, which is cool, but that's not enough because it's like scholarships and free meals will matter once the fans care about it. Because think about it. The fans don't give a fuck about that. Fans like, boy, if you don't throw that goddamn post route to the motherfucking receiver, boy, bro, damn tie, boy. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about that. They don't care. They're like, the money is in the football. So it's like, I just think you should show your support. Especially all these athletes that be putting their life on the line and you know what I'm saying? All these injuries that you have to. It's like the risk and rewards kind of not there. It's like, yeah, you get a scholarship. But shit, if you really want to be a top player that has the potential to go to the NFL and you don't go to the NFL, it's almost because it's like you spend all your time trying to get to the league that you took physical education and now you're a PE teacher that has brain trauma shit. You all fucked up. Like you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I that's my feelings about that. I just feel like they should take care of the players, especially if you put all their money. But then that's the hardest part is because, like, there's obviously always going to be, like, the number one college player that's going to be the go-getter. Like, who's Louisville's quarterback? How he just won the Heisman. He's probably the number one go-getter at Louisville and probably the jersey seller and things of that nature. But I feel like it should be top to bottom equal. And then I would love, if there's a way that they do agree to pay players, I wish it would be through all levels of NCAA because it's like, yeah, like Division II, Division III, even JUCO, like whatever you're doing, you're putting your time and your effort in. I mean, you're working a full-time job playing football, so it's like I just like seeing people get what they deserve, especially being to me when I was a walk-on with no scholarship and had to play football, just playing it out of the love of the game, but then not getting anything out of it.
I mean, they actually spend more time doing football activities. The average NCAA athlete spends 42.5 hours a week doing their athletic activities, and that takes away from their schoolwork and stuff like that. So I do think they should get a stipend.
Or even like that. You remember that did you see a story about the USF player who was the kicker who had a YouTube channel? He had a YouTube channel and they was like telling him like you can't monetize your videos, you can't make money off of it.
Yep.
Which I get, but then at the same time I was like, it's kind of bogus how they're gonna take something away from him that's actually like on the side, so it's not even affected. Like if you want to think if it was affecting him in practicing, he couldn't like practice or something like that, like it was an actual job, but it's I don't know.
And he wasn't even really trying to make money off of it. He was just doing it.
Well, he was monetizing it, so he was making money off of it. So as long as you monetize it.
And it's a lot of colleges have it. I mean, really tightened up. I mean, if you write a paper for English class, or you write a paper and while you're attending Iowa State or something like that, they own whatever work you do, and so you can't go and publish this paper. They would get all the money from it. You're not allowed. So it works for the average student and the college athlete. I mean, they also have a lot of bills to pay, so they're trying to cover themselves as well. But for how much work they're doing and how much revenue they're bringing in with all these big TV contracts, every conference basically has their own TV network now. They should be getting something.
For that time and that effort.
I think they should be getting probably even more money after football season, because during football season you literally have no time to do anything.
That's true. That is a good point. And then you're supposed to just study and work out and do all these obligations and the spring ball. I definitely think, because it's just $1 billion industry. I think that's what boils it down to it. It's $1 billion industry and the players are getting the least amount. Like the people who are putting their lives on the line, their bodies on the line, and you're getting the least amount. You know what I mean? And then you wonder why all these players be going to boosters and stuff like that. It's like, well, they're trying to eat. They want to get a meal. They don't want to get a school loan. You know what I mean? Oh. And then, because it would also be nice to get money for your family, because it's a lot of the times the family's you fly them out to 2 games, but a lot of these kids come from poverty, so their families are still struggling. I wish you know what I'm saying? If you're playing and you have money and you're making money, why not be able to send it to your family? But then you can't do that because it's this or that. It's like, well, if I don't need the money and my family needs it, I'm supposed to let my family struggle for 4 years till maybe I make it to the NFL? I don't know. NCAA got to work on that. I love the NCAA. I love college football, but it's got to be better. It's a business that I feel there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. I swear it is, because especially if you go to Oregon, it's like, hey, we want to get paid. Shut up, nigga. Here's a jersey. Oh, these are nice.
I'm gonna be fresh every game.
Yeah, right. And it's like, what about money? Nah, nothing. And that jersey probably cost them $5 to make, and they getting billions in the back. Just shut up, nigga. Let me count my money.
That's crazy.
But yeah. Ooh. You guys want to make a college playoff prediction or not?
LSU.
I'm okay. LSU?
For what?
Sneeze on yourself for that.
That's great.
I could have said Syracuse.
Nah. Nah. In the ACC, nah. You got to play Clemson. You got to play North Carolina. You got to play Florida State. Nah. You're not even getting out of the ACC, big brother. I like Ohio State. I think Ohio State looks good. But see, it's going to be tough because a lot of these teams are playing each other early. So I think that's going to count. So it is, I had to do a later one. Can't really do the one right now. I don't know who I'd go for. But real quick, who'd you draft? Since we got the little notification in the middle of the podcast, who'd you get?
Well, let's see. I'm on the clock right now, but right now my quarterback is Matt Ryan. Running back is Kareem Hunt, and second running back is Dalvin Cook.
Okay.
Wide receiver Brandon Cooks, Des Bryant. Tight end is Martellus Bennett, and got a flex player Devontae Adams.
Is that who he's drafting right now?
Yep. And then I'm trying to see who I'm going to get next, but
don't know what to do.
It's the 12th round, so slim pickings right now.
True. Okay. All right. Now, this is something you brought up. Lamelo? What were you talking about, Lamelo Ball?
Oh, yeah. The fact that...
That's the younger one, isn't it?
The youngest...
That's the high school.
The skinny bum.
The youngest brother of the Ball Empire. Lamelo
The Ball Empire?
Lamelo Ball.
He needs a shot on the
16-year-old has a Lamborghini.
I don't think it's his. I honestly think it's rented.
No, LeVar bought it for him.
LeVar ain't got that much money.
He obviously has enough money to buy his son.
I think it was rented for the commercial. Bro.
I don't know about that, man.
If you really think he's about to let a 16-year-old drive,
big baller brand going up.
That nigga would get robbed. Like, who? I don't care how much money you got. You gonna let a 16-year-old drive a Lambo? First car, you sound drunk.
The high school car? Yeah, pull up with a Lambo at North. Yeah, you can.
Snatched out this mother.
Yeah, I need you to come up out that, boy.
I figured in the Lambo, brother, man.
Go to any metro.
I thought I was gonna at least talk to about the shoe. Let's talk about the shoe, not the Lambo. For the commercial,
I low key might get the Lamelo.
Nah, I'm not. I'm $395. I need to see the
Hey,
quality.
the Zoes was $495.
I mean, look.
The Laker editions were like $6 something.
Not gonna be able to do it.
I'm all for my black people.
I might get the Laker editions.
Let me just say it real quick.
Triple B's.
You out of pocket. Let me say it. I'm all for my black business. I love my black people. I love my black kings and queens. I'm all supportive of LeVar Ball and the movement he's doing. And he's like, F NCAA. I don't work for the NCAA. Why not? Why can't my son have a shoe? I respect that. I support that. Yeah. $100. But look, the way that I'm financially set up right now, I cannot do it. Look, if I get some money, I'm doing well in life. All right, cool. I support you. I just buy it just to support. But right now, brother, man, you tripping.
Give me a big baller hat or something.
I can't. A hat buy $100.
It's like $5,200.
It's $100. LeVar Ball, he gonna charge extra for the hat, just for you to think about the hat that you really wanted. LeVar, I will say one thing. I will say one thing. LeVar Ball makes you think about it. Like you be like, "Are you sure you really want this? Like you want this? If you want this, you want this." And I have no problem with him having. I think what he's actually probably going to end up doing is probably taking the Brandon Jennings route. He's probably going to get the shoe, sell the shoe, use the shoe to pay for stuff, then probably go overseas, play for a year, and then go to the league. Like that's the smartest thing to do. I wouldn't trip. Hey, because one, LeVar, the Balls have a show, so
you can pre-order. You can pre-order them right now.
For how much?
Too damn much.
But I know it's gonna be out of pocket.
It's not no GameStop pre-order where you put 5 on it.
You can save a little bit.
Yeah, and then pay the rest off. It's been probably got
put your shoes on layaway.
Yeah.
He said put 5 on it. Oh my god! Oh yeah, they tripping. Yeah, they should have said $395.
$395?
Yeah.
$395.
I mean, I'm all
talking about some pre-order.
Yeah.
I'm all for black business. I support it. I love it. I hope he succeeds. But brother, man, I can't.
Almost definitely get one of these big baller shirts though. They like $50.
Didn't you order some sandals or something like that?
Some big baller sandals?
Yeah. Didn't you order something?
No, I'm about to. Shit, I'm on the website right now. I'm about to. See, sweatshirts.
Tyler's checking his bank account first, and then
That's my only problem with the brand is that I'm
sweatshirts
not spending that kind of money on
sweatshirts like $60. They sold out.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not terrible. Now their shoes, that's absurd.
That's crazy, boy.
But I do like the what is it called? Oh my god, what is it called? I do like the Stay in Your Lane t-shirts. Like he got some good t-shirts. I'm in support. I'll tell you, if I was financially stable and not in the situation I'm in.
Yo, triple white Zoes.
Bro, stop looking at the shoes, bro. They're expensive.
Oh yeah, they are. $495. Oh.
They go charge.
You said Stay in Your Lane t-shirts. He straight stole that from Colin Cowherd, who's been saying that for 10 years.
But he said it to her too.
Yeah. So he's stealing someone's phrase.
It's fair game.
That's fraudulent right there.
You ain't gonna use it.
He didn't copyright it, so
I use it.
You can't really copyright phrases like that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you ain't gonna use it. Cause it's Lil Duval said something. I want to say he said she ratchet or something along those lines, and then that guy took it. I'm telling you, Birdman, when he was like, "If y'all finish or y'all done," and stuff like that, that guy took it to a shirt. And, I ain't gonna play with you no more. Like people take advantage of stuff. They gonna make a profit. I ain't mad at you. I mean, if you can make the profit, you better do something about it.
They sold between 400 and 520 of Lonzo's shoes.
That's pretty good.
That
Did it just come out last week?
It was in May.
I think like 2 of them been out for a while, but then the Lamelo.
This is a
Yeah,
statistic.
I just saw the black and red ones come out. Yeah.
I mean, this statistic was from like May, so it might have been different now.
Imagine how much.
I love how it says that statistic.
Yeah, you say stat and then
Statistic.
Statistic. He said stat statistic. But I mean, I think they do well, especially Lonzo hasn't even played in the season yet. Imagine if he plays and he's actually balling. I think he really starts selling shoes more. And then, who knows what the resale could be? So, shouts out to them for doing the thing. No, this last topic. What Sunday ritual? You got a ritual, cuz? Like, fam, what you doing?
Sunday's about to be filled up with football. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that's my Sunday.
I mean, honestly, yeah, that too. But
I'm working out.
like usually Sundays is usually that day where it's a time of rest. It's a day of God. But we all.
You ain't going to church like that. Lying on the podcast.
I'm not lying. I'm just saying it's the day of God.
Okay, fair.
I mean, I don't be going to church.
I watch it sometimes on my live stream. I could watch church. I could do that.
That's some lazy shit. You watch church?
If you can't go to church, what you gonna do?
Don't go.
If I can watch it.
Why would you watch it?
Okay. So why would you watch the Yankees game if you can't go to the Yankees game?
Because I like.
Okay.
You don't love, but you don't love church though. I know Brian don't love church.
Look at religious stats. See,
yeah, very much.
That's what I'm talking about.
You don't even go to. You live down the street from a church.
That's what I'm talking about.
You live down the street from a church,
This is what
bro.
I'm talking about.
You live down the street from a
This
church.
personal attack.
All right, have you stepped foot in that church?
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
This is
Bro.
what I'm
You don't
talking
love
about.
church.
Now you got church.
Stop. You don't love church, bro.
I don't know if church people listen to this podcast, but if they get to this point
Stop
and they
it.
listen to this podcast,
Stop it, my dude.
What church you
We
been
both
to?
sinners
What church
too.
you been to?
We don't go to church.
How you telling me? I said I watch church, so if I watch it, I'm good.
So you getting the gospel and like the Holy Ghost from the computer, right?
Most churches are live stream. So if the service is live stream, why do I have to go?
That sounds dry. I'm not doing all that.
But you're not going, so you're not doing nothing.
I could.
Oh my God. Okay, I can watch it, so we both doing the same thing.
I mean, that just sounds dry to be watching it when you could go up in the church and be there, like, personally. Like, God knows you're there. You know?
Tyler, you watch Iowa State game and the Iowa games, but you don't go there.
True.
So what's the difference?
Because I actually love, football and stuff like that. I love sports. I don't love God. I mean, not. I don't love them like that. I love them. I mean, please do not kill me.
Thunderbolt.
Sorry,
Thunderbolt.
Get up over here with a God on the side.
I mean, I need to go to church, honestly. I mean, I'm sorry, God. I'll be up in there one of these days. When I find myself, I will be up in there one day.
Yeah, I'd rather go to church.
Because I know I'd be sinning.
I'd rather go to church when I'm like fully focused and I'm right to go to church. I don't want to go. I mean, the church it's weird too because church actually prefers you if you just got the crack residue right off your lip. Like they prefer you at your worst. They prefer you at your worst so they can transform you to your best. But I'd rather be like somewhat in the middle where I'm good and then take off from there. But I understand that aspect from church. But
I know one of my uncles that just go to church to look at the hose.
That's also the reason I don't go to church because I feel like I'd be a hypocrite if I go turn up Friday, Saturday night and then go to church.
Yeah,
like
God knows what you're thinking too. He be like, man, this nigga doesn't fuck. Nigga come up in here with a dirty ass. Boy, don't bring your ass up in here no more, boy. I feel like I gotta have a clear conscience to be up.
How we go from Sunday ritual to
I honestly don't know, but.
I mean, I guess that's a Sunday ritual.
Yeah, church is Sunday. But my personal Sunday ritual, since I don't be going to church, is basically just, getting up early morning, making me a nice little breakfast, Raisin Bran Crunch, making me some organic eggs and bacon.
Okay.
Oh, and shout out to the Whole Food store.
Okay, I was about to say.
The organic food store
Crunch.
out in Clive.
No
Shout out to the organic food store out in Clive. You guys have the best.
They're not finna sponsor us, bro.
So sponsor me. I don't know about them. They don't eat organic like I do. But
I wouldn't say all organic. It's kind of expensive to go all organic.
It is expensive. It is definitely an expensive lifestyle to have. So if you're going to do it, I recommend you do it, do a full, 180 on it, so you could, start to learn and study the life of organic, and then, make the choice if you want to actually spend money on that shit or not. And I made the choice to actually spend money on that shit, and I'll be broke now. So
Tyler's so bougie. Like you just go for status quo. You just go for the thing. But yeah, we healthy out here, cuz. Yeah.
But yeah, I do that. Then go to my parents for a little bit. See if they're up. Because my parents have always, from the time I was born, they probably slipped in like from 10:30, the latest. They probably slept in 10:30 in the morning. They are some early fucking birds. Like they be up at.
I mean, that's the best way to do it.
Like I remember, I used to roll out of bed, like getting up for school and shit like that. These niggas be having full conversations at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's how it be.
Like that's crazy.
I mean, you get more done in your day if you wake up early.
I mean, I get that too, but at the same time, don't nobody want to be up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Like I don't know who is willingly.
I'd rather get it over with. I'd rather go on the day and get it over with.
But me, I guess me willingly, because I like to take my Sundays I like to treat my Sundays as if I treated them like a Saturday or a Friday. Like I like to get most out of my Sundays than preferably most people do, because Sundays they just chill and relax and just think about what their work life is like the following Monday, and I try because I be hating work so damn much. I be trying my best efforts to forget what the fuck I gotta do and think about at work the next day. Like I don't like thinking about work until at least fucking 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday. The time when you go to bed.
Yeah, I gotta work on a holiday tomorrow. That's dead.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But I forgot it's a holiday too. But I would say my Sunday ritual is probably just get food, work out, and watch football.
Body is a temple.
And we on a healthy tip now. We grab shots and we drink kale, cause that's what we doing.
But you ain't going organic with it.
So nigga, I'm more than like what you mean? Like it don't matter.
Brian is skin and bones. He is more cause
I'm 190, but I'm skin and bones. Like I'm an average weight, but I'm skin and bones. Tyler claimed he a big nigga, but he the smallest big nigga I've ever met in my goddamn life. But
I'm fat. If y'all ain't seen me in real life, y'all would know that.
Organic fat.
Yeah, I'm the organic fat. Yeah, like if you ain't seen me in real life, you would know that I'm the in between nigga. You don't know if I'm either fat, big.
It just depends on where they see you from.
Yeah. Or just a regular average looking nigga. I'm the in between dude. You don't know for sure.
But like I said before, we on the health tip. We grab shots every day and drink a kale.
You be doing more cardio than working out. That's how you be skinny.
That's what I've been doing lately. But I'm gonna start in the gym. I've been listening to more The Rock and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to change because 2017 has.
Brent said you weak, by the way.
Brent hasn't seen me lift.
Nah, you're weak for just fucking just running.
I don't even just run. You niggas don't watch me work out. Y'all swear y'all know somebody. You don't know nothing about me.
I'm not talking. I'm speaking for. I know you do, but
whatever. But yeah, I'm getting right. I'm listening to nothing but rock ceremonies and all that preaching he be doing and stuff like that. I watched the one where he broke his finger and his finger this way. So I ain't got time to bleed. I was like, that's some real nigga shit.
That's crazy.
I was like, dang. I was like, word. I was like, bet. That's how I'm gonna do it. What's your Sunday ritual if you had one?
I don't really have a ritual. Not really a ritual, but every Sunday I'll get up, have a cup of coffee, turn on Twitch. I've been watching Players Unknown Battleground.
That game looks fun.
Man,
that game looks fun.
I wish I had the PC to run that game, but I can't wait until it comes to Xbox. But I'll have a cup of coffee, watch some of that, check Twitter. And then I'll have football meetings in early afternoon and come home and watch football the rest.
I think that was probably the dopest thing about being on the West Coast is like football would start at 10 for me. So I'd be chilling. I literally wake up around 9.
You wake
like,
up,
football,
turn TV, boom, football's already on.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is late. That's why I hate. I can imagine being on the East Coast where you gotta wait till like 1 o'clock till football comes on. You're like, God damn, they already halfway over. But actually, real quick, a small quick topic that I just thought out of the head. This will be a fun one. I mean, Weston hasn't done this for a while now because Weston tied down. Shouts out to Weston. But DM etiquette. How you going about going up in them DMs, Tyler, like you are now?
Man, I ain't got no DMs at all.
I mean, in your previous life,
I mean, he wanted only 4. So.
Only 4. He wanted some
Can't even get that. So.
Well, I'll tag you some feminist bullshit and then see how it go from there. See how many DMs you get.
Oh, the feminists be loving me.
Okay.
Like, shout out to all the feminist girls out there. I mean, if you want to hit up the DM,
wow.
I'm more
that
than
sounds like
available.
some misogynistic shit.
I mean, I'm just saying, if y'all want to get into it.
But how you go about approaching DMs?
I go about approaching the DMs. How do I go about approaching the DMs of a female? Let's see. I like you on Instagram, or if like I like any of your pictures on Instagram, or if,
so that's just code.
Yeah, that's Morse code.
That's just Morse code.
But like if I see you on, if I like a whole bunch of your shit or retweet it on Twitter.
Oh, that's serious.
Yeah, is the like if I like your stuff more than 5 times, then you know that I'm trying to slide.
You literally gonna have females count right now if they listen to this. They're gonna be like 1, 2. That's 6. What does 6 mean?
I mean, I'm just saying. Just so you know, once I get to like about 4 or 5, it's on. Like you gonna have to see me. Like
you gonna have to see me. I mean,
I'm gonna pull up. But like I'm so like shy and timid with it, like because I don't like really pulling up in the DMs. I'll at you.
I hate when you say something witty and then you get curved. I hate when I put effort into the DM.
Just leave you on open and shit.
Yeah,
like, we don't have any fucking feelings. Like, see, this is what I hate. This is what I hate about you females right here. Like,
boy, that feminist Twitter turning back. All right, what you say? Go ahead. Say what you hate about us.
Like you said us, but I don't know, man. Like the girls just be treating us men like we're just animals and shit like that. We just want a piece. No, like we actually want to take our time and actually like get to know you and stuff like that. We want to see where like things go, and we actually take time out of our days of hoes and actually just pick you as the single person to focus on.
Do you though? I feel like you just the gardener. I think that's a well accurate description of how you go about things.
Define me as the gardener.
You plant your seeds and hope it grows.
Oh hell yeah, I'll be definitely planting seeds. Like
nigga, so what you think the females be thinking?
Like I hope they think something else. But
Tyler the type of nigga to kiss a girl on the cheek, but like kiss her right here on the cheek so she don't know that side lip where you don't know what the fuck that means. So she be thinking about it all night.
That happened last week. I ain't gonna bring up her name. Like I tried to go in for a kiss and then she turned her cheek like this and then I was like, yo, are you serious?
Damn.
That's crazy.
You know what your problem is?
I dropped her ass off.
You know what your problem is? And Sway's problem is y'all be showing too much affection. Like y'all gotta keep it PC.
That's what I've been thinking. I've been trying to keep it chill, like, and like I've just been trying to be myself, like not show too much affection. And then I fucked around and got blocked. Like, just because I was being real, just saying what was on my mind. I was expressing myself.
I don't not. First of all, stop yelling at my computer like it did it. But I do not be showing no hard faces. If you get a hard face from me, you special or something.
I'm gonna just take my time.
I am bland and like, girl, you ain't finna catch me. Look at Brian with all these hard faces and kissy faces. You might get 1, maybe 2, 3. I don't know what happened. Like
I need to see. I need to start thinking like Brian. Maybe some hoes will come my way, and I need to stop calling girls hoes too.
I just say hoes.
They are women. They are women that like to be respected.
You trying to walk that last hoe comment back? The last 50 you dropped in this podcast.
I'm sorry.
You finna text me tomorrow, man. I can't stand these hoes.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Women have feelings too, and we need to treat them as such.
And then it's kind of hard sliding in the DMs.
I'm trying to be like Weston.
Cause you trying to be tied down?
Yeah, I'm trying to have a down girl, that's been with me through the good, through the bad, through the pain,
I'm just not trying to shoot no clubs up though. I ain't trying to.
Yeah, I ain't doing all that. I mean, even though I don't wear a condom.
Still?
What?
Still none.
Me and Ron, we don't wear.
Why are you saying me and Ron?
I mean, not like there's a group inside our group that is called Team No Condoms.
What?
Like who's a part of that group? So I know that like whenever you come over my crib, like that cup is your cup. that cup is your cup. Write your fucking name on that cup. I'm Team Condom for life.
Yeah, Brian does play the safest. He's the safest out of anybody in the group. Like he wears condoms. He don't talk to no girls. Cause
like a girl actually taught me this too when I was talking to her. It was kind of funny. She said if a girl's interested, she gonna show you. And I was like, damn, that's kind of real. Yeah, so that's why I don't really be DMing no more. Cause it's like if you interested, you gonna really show it. But if you're not, then like I'm kind of wasting my time.
That's how I feel, man. If you just be you, if you just be yourself, and you be the person that you want to present to females.
I don't present shit. I just be me. I be chilling.
I mean, yeah. All you just gotta do is be you, and then somehow, somebody real's gonna see it.
And I be like wondering like what my future girlfriend be doing or my future baby mama be doing. And
I remember.
And the fucked up part about it.
This is a tweet coming.
Fucked up part about it is like I be like, damn, you made me forget what I said. Fuck.
All right, riding the pole right now, big girls.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's fucked up.
I hope my life does not bring me to that. I hope I find an actual good girl out here. I'm trying to find me like a librarian girl, like some, like 20.
You don't read.
20. You don't know what I do. Stop putting my name out there, man. Fuck. That was highly disrespectful. That was really highly disrespectful.
Hold on. Whoa. So now you
really disrespectful.
Now you feel
highly disrespectful.
Like, ain't this the same nigga that said he listens to audiobooks?
The Libra's trying to get exotic.
Yeah. I mean, I do listen to audiobooks. And I do also read. Like, I listen to both. Like, I
You listen to both?
I read and listen. I do anything.
You sound like a very confident, bro.
I mean, but like, fuck. What were you saying?
But no. Oh, okay. Like, I don't know if my future baby mama or say future girlfriend for the time being. I don't know if she gonna like me for me or because like I'm not gonna. It's no secret. 2017 has been the worst year of my life. No question about it. But you know what I'm saying? I'm still me. Like if I wasn't me, I probably would have jumped by now. I probably would have played in traffic, something crazy. But like I'm me, so I've always had good spirits. But yeah, 2017 has been the worst year of my life. And if I see my cousin, I'm gonna punch him dead in the eye. But that's not neither here nor there. but I don't know if she's gonna be there for me or if she's gonna be there because of who I've become. Because I plan on being something great. I really do. I plan on changing my life around and getting more consistent. Like I said, I've been listening to rock. I'm trying to change life, trying to hit the gym, trying to be committed. But I don't know if she's gonna be there for me or for who I become. And that's the worst part about it.
I think honestly, you just gotta take that chance, and like the rest will just play out. As is. Like if she
Cause say if I glow up, say if I get like a full sleeve, you know what I'm saying, 20 pounds heavier, beard actually connect. I remember one girl faithfully. I will never forget this message I got from this girl. She said, "Did your beard connect?" I was like, "No." She said, "We won't connect." And, like
what?
She said, "I need a beard, bro. I still haven't been able to grow a beard." Like, and then this nigga don't be cut. Like every once in a while he'll get a clean cut and it be fire, but every other while it's like rough as shit and don't be cut. And I'm like, nigga, all that hair, you just gonna like.
I mean, it's alright right now.
I'm so mad. I can't. She said, "If your beard don't connect, we won't connect." My shit ain't connect since. But
yeah, I'm about to be just clean shaven like Weston.
I don't even like being clean shaved, especially like now I get the shadow. So it's like I don't get the beard, but I get the shadow. So it's like almost I should have a beard just because I get the shadow. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously it's work, but you ain't gotta go in all your secrets. But how you approach the DMs or back in the day?
Well, I'm kind of like Tyler right now. I don't get too many DMs, but
I think people think I died. I mean, I honestly still get people today like, nigga, what you doing here? I'm like, what do you mean, what am I doing here? Ain't she supposed to be in Arizona? Man, I done posted family pictures in Denver.
I've been posted.
I've been having Snapchat filters of me in Denver or Des Moines, and nobody just. All right, but obviously, yeah, of course, not right now. I'm saying back in the day when Weston wasn't Big P. You know what I'm saying?
2K18 about to be popping.
No, it's about to be trash. Them servers are fucking trash. How you have all them damn features in your game, but your internet can't fucking save it? No, that's neither here.
That's that Xbox shit. You can't even.
That's PlayStation too.
No, it ain't. PlayStation been working fine and dandy for
the servers are ass.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Okay, then. So that's exactly what I said. But yeah, back in the day when he was Weston McPhee, P stand for penis. No, I'm playing.
Fucking stupid.
How you funny though?
Well, I handled DMs kind of like you guys handle Snapchat texting. So whenever you're throwing something, that's the only reason I would DM if I'm, hey, what you doing tonight?
This is dad talk, by the way. Because Weston ain't been.
It's been a while.
Grip.
Oh, well, wait. So you must be talking. So wait, you're saying like you would handle it like how Snapchat kind of clears it, or you would kind of play it safe.
That's right.
That's a good. Cause I ain't gonna name it.
I'll tell you what. It sounds like both of y'all are in a hurry to get some long relationship. You guys need to slow down and.
I'm just trying to get a date, bro. I'm tired of watching bootleg movies all the damn time.
Oh, you want a date? I got the dates for you. I mean,
nah, hell no. Unless they pay.
You know me, bro. I be acting bougie.
Yeah, they pay. Oh, boy, they my line did. If they pay,
I be getting. You know me. I be getting played. Like I be taking.
You be the girl in the relationship.
I be taking all. I be treating females like just goddesses, and then I be treating the wrong females like goddesses. I be acting like they ain't from Des Moines.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Like,
that's funny. Actually, another reason why I think Weston flourished in the DMs and got himself married and hitched and all that good stuff is Weston was kind of the man. He always had the spot. He had the spot, and he would throw the parties, and I'd be there, and I'd be like, my young ass, Weston took me under his wing. I was like, yo, I didn't talk to nobody, but I was looking. I was like, oh shit, they older. It's lit. That's one thing I think he flourished in is he was always the guy to connect. So he was like the middleman, and I think so. Everybody always mess with the middleman. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah, you try to get out and meet as many people as you can. That's how I met my wife. Didn't even know about her, and I met her through a friend. So.
That's crazy.
But did you DM them?
Oh, back in the day, it was MySpace.
Oh.
DM'd in MySpace.
Bruh.
That's how.
I think I still.
Hold on. I know y'all. Hold on, real quick. I know y'all remember this. Do you remember like either having a conversation or sending a message, and then you go to school and then come home and then you see the notifications pop up and get so fucking excited?
Especially if I
would get so happy.
Especially if it was from like the girl that I saw at school. Well, yeah, you was gonna have to see me in the hallway. That 9th grade hallway. What was that 9th grade academy room? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that 9th grade. Yeah, you was gonna have to see me in that one separate hallway. And be like,
you saying like you about to be something like that? You gonna have to see me.
Right. Yeah. Like,
I know.
What was that MySpace talk like?
Shoot, I was corny on MySpace. I mean, I had a relationship.
Facts.
Nigga, you was corny too. What you talking about?
I don't know.
I had to make a top 40 because niggas would get mad at me. So
Yep. That's how you start a conversation. Hey, you lower it down to like a top 5. You know, put 5 people in there.
I had like a top.
All kinds of comments.
I had like a top 10. Like, why ain't I in your top 10, Tyler?
I think Orlando. I think it was Orlando.
Swear to God, Orlando be having like if there was like a statistic, this nigga Orlando has.
We gotta be able to find ways to put statistic more so he can drop that.
Like this nigga would have the most top 10 like in everybody at North Snapchat like MySpace like because I looked at Ryan like shout out to Ryan Madden because like I looked at Ryan Madden's MySpace one time I was like how do you know Orlando like this nigga was in his top 10 like I know hell of girls I was in.
I remember Orlando got mad at me.
I lost my train of thought for a minute.
I remember Orlando got mad at me one time because I think I had Drake. I I had like a couple celebrities.
I'm mad that you had Drake.
Listen,
this man had
Can I finish? Can I finish though? I had like Drake in my top, and he was like, "Nigga, what you gonna have Drake over me? Nigga, you don't know." Like he said something like that. I was like, "You so emotional. Shut up." That shit was funny, man. Oh my god, that was funny.
Like he was like he come up to me and always like, bro, why ain't in your top 5 for MySpace? If you don't get the fuck out of my face. I'd be having all the bad.
But then imagine the only feature that I would probably take from MySpace to Twitter is like when they check on your profile and you got a background and then you have music playing. That motherfucker was so fire. I had all the heat, boy. I was like, okay.
I remember one time I clicked on Be Heard because I was in his top friends. This man had Bedrock playing on this shit. I was like, yo, I need to get out of here.
What?
You had Bedrock.
I'm not Patches, bro.
No.
I'm not Patches. I'm not Patches.
You did.
I did not.
Yeah,
I'm not Patches, bro.
I bet $5.
My name ain't Patches.
I could pull up the MySpace app.
Don't pull it up.
I think I still remember. It's been like 3 years.
For what? This nigga Tyler's still messaging hoes on MySpace.
Only 3 years?
Damn, why is they right back?
Oh my god. MySpace.
What else? From
That's
MySpace
crazy.
I used to have full-blown conversations in the comments. That's so weird too, because you like kind of like the only person I really have conversations with.
I had a couple of yours.
What?
Hit up mine.
What?
One time in MySpace.
What are you talking about?
I had a couple of your thoughts in mine.
This
Man, they didn't know.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a hoe on MySpace.
Yeah, you was.
Like it was weird. Like I used to get the most freaky stuff on the stuff that I didn't have, like the access to the camera phone and stuff like that. I get freaky stuff on a flip phone. I'm like, oh, you nasty. And you gotta be committed too, because they sent a paragraph, so you gotta be like 112, 113, 1111. But what was I about to say? Yeah, I used to have full-blown conversations in the comments, and then I would go into the DMs. Where now you say one thing in the comments, and then you gotta go immediately to the DMs because you don't have the conversation there. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I mean, MySpace it's trash now, but like it was definitely nice.
Shout out to Tom. Tom probably met so many people and probably helped build
You
all
know
these
how
entrepreneurs.
you know how many hoes Tom probably had?
It's weird too because shout out to Buddha, but I remember he had me log into his Facebook once, and this was like MySpace was still kind of king. Nigga, I was looking at Facebook. What the fuck is up? Like, I was so confused.
I remember because like you helped me make my Facebook and MySpace. I was like, bro, what am I doing? Then once I got MySpace down, I was like, okay, I got this. I got some hoes. And then you said, bro, get on Facebook. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Like I remember being lost on Facebook. Like he was like, bro, just look at her name. I was like, bro, how do I find her name? I don't know who she is. And that was funny.
Then Twitter came around and it was over, bye.
I had the weirdest names on Twitter. Oh, Twitter's good. I'm using it for, and Twitter's where it's at, because you can network on Twitter. Like, I don't know. I ain't saying I got some deals on the way, but I might have some deals on the way, especially with the punkins. I'm just, all it is the right DM. That's what I'm saying. But, anything else to add on MySpace, guys?
Yeah, add me on MySpace. I mean, I think.
What the fuck? What? God, stop making me cuss, yo. I was not expecting that.
He said, what the fuck? But yeah, I use that. I mean, yeah, don't add me on MySpace, never mind.
Yeah, I'm not held responsible for anything that you see on MySpace. I was a younger me. I don't know what I was into. I
don't know what I said about 2 years ago.
I'm kind of curious, though. That makes me want to retrade my password and stuff like that. But
yeah, 2 years ago was crazy. I don't know.
Well, Melo's 16.
Yeah.
He's only 16.
What shoe did?
His bum ass.
Yeah, the shoe did.
That little man came to a court over here. I just wanted his shit.
That's fun. But closing. I mean, unless you guys got anything else to add, we can pretty much wrap this up. That's been quite a long.
It's been hella long, and like, damn, she cute.
And like, train of thought.
What? Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
This nigga.
Here, you want me to hook you up? Yeah. She kind of ghetto fabulous. As you would put it.
What does that mean?
That's what you told me because I showed you a picture of her like one time and then you were like, oh, she ghetto fabulous. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean?
I said ghetto fabulous.
Yeah, you said ghetto fabulous. I'm like, what the fuck?
Because you probably said me some ratchet shit. She's probably listening to like Kodak or something like that.
I'm not gonna lie, she be listening.
Okay then.
I think she listened to Lil Pump. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, I mean that's another good conversation for another day. But Weston, you are the guest, but not really guest. But he's more the behind the scenes person. He ain't doing no deals yet. We might have to cut him because we made no money. But actually, I'm lying because he be letting us use his place, so he a real one. So let me shut up.
Yeah, he is.
But he ain't getting no deals yet. But he's still a real one. Any closing statements anywhere they want to follow you? And don't slide him his DMs if you follow him. He's married. But
oh yeah, you want
I probably won't even open it up. I haven't been on my DMs for so long.
Yeah, you ain't even gonna have them.
I be doing that too. I be doing that too. I don't be opening up some DMs. I just be like, I just let them sit there like just ignore it.
That's how girls be doing me. Just let them sit there and ignore it. I don't, yeah, but you gonna have to see me in a mention or something about what about that DM? And then you gonna be
like, stop trying to pull up on girls in IRL. You trying to throw hands.
Well, I'm on Twitter, WD_McPhee. You want to follow me?
Right.
Also, hey, I know Brian does some streaming, doing some tournaments tomorrow. You need to.
Actually, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Tuesday? Because of the holidays. It's usually Mondays, but it's Tuesday. Yeah. I usually host them too.
Yeah. Follow him on Twitch. Follow him on YouTube.
Hey.
Help this man make some money. Help this man.
Donate to the United Negro Foundation. And United Negro Foundation is me.
Of Brian Hurd.
Of Brian Hurd. Yep. See, you must have got my back. You sure you just want to follow Twitter, not Instagram?
My Twitch?
Not. I said just Twitter, not Instagram. You don't.
No, just Twitter. I really don't do anything else. So.
I feel that. And you can make a lot. I'm telling you, you can make a lot of moves on Twitter. That's what I've been doing. And it doesn't help that I put the SoundCloud link to the podcast. So I be getting I get like 3 DMs a day from rappers talking about beats and shit and like, let's rap. I'm like, nigga, I'm not a rapper just because I have a SoundCloud link. And like, click on the link and maybe you'll find out what I do. But Tyler, any closing statements for episode 19? Go.
Follow me on.
We've done 19 episodes and this man don't know his own social medias. How, Sway?
Follow me on Instagram at TTL_02 or Tyler the Libra. I'm about to change it back to Hendrix because I be chilling. So
he has one of the longest intros too. I don't know how he remembers his intro.
And then follow me on Twitter at Tyler the Libra.
I think it's because he spells it out.
_4. You know, catch all of my tweets and retweets on there. I be retweeting some funny shit. I think I'm a funny person. I make myself laugh.
You and Ron got like 2 more tweets at me. I'm about to mute your shit so quick. People like, damn, why does Brian never see my tweets? Because I'm about to mute the fuck out you niggas. I ain't gonna block you because we're my brothers, but I'm about to mute you. I ain't finna get another tweet because y'all be out of pocket.
And then my Snapchat is Tyler, actually is T.
I thought it was
T-XXX.
Nigga freak. Got a freak logo, but ain't a freak.
Hell yeah, I'm a freak. But you know, just hit my DMs if you want to find out. But
DM talking about, all right, don't hit my DMs no more. I'll grab it all you girls.
But yeah, also if you're feeling generous, hit my PayPal.
That's what I'm saying. Make a donation to the United Negro Foundation.
Yeah, I mean,
I need $1, bro. Can't eat.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, there's two national problems right now. One is Houston, and then the other one is Tyler. So
you're going to hell.
I mean, I'm just saying. You know, hit that up too if you're feeling generous ever. Just even if it was $1. Man, I use that $1 for like a McChicken.
That's what I'm saying. I'll take a penny. I don't care.
Yeah, $1.50. If I get $1.50, well, that's a McChicken.
It adds up, bro. And then if you for 25 cents, you can send it for 30 minutes. It take only 30 minutes. 25 cents.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just follow me on all my gimmicks. You know, _be heard. I gotta do photo shoots. Gotta do some photo shoots soon. I gotta get clothes too. I'm homeless, so you know, make a donation to the United Negro Foundation. Follow my Twitter at Prince Heard _. Follow my YouTube. YouTube would obviously be in the link. Or obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see it. Follow my Twitch at twitch.tv/PrinceBeHeard2. And yeah, mess with the stream. Vote for the stream. Stop. No fans. But Tyler, stay on Snapchat. Vote 5 stars on iTunes. Because think about it. All we need, I don't know if you guys know this, but all we need is 300 votes. If we get 300 5 stars, we're the #1 podcast in iTunes. That's it. You probably got over 1,000 friends on Facebook. You probably got 1,000 friends on Facebook. I have over 1,000 friends on Facebook.
Actually, I got like 987.
You well, actually, nigga. And my parents nobody will listen to it because you be cussing. They're like, who is Tyler? That was like, yo, he did the Birmingham, bro. He's like, I'm not talking to Tyler. Tyler be acting the fool.
Your dad, no, he could get it. He could see me.
All that
stuff. He's on like,
I hope
shout
you
out
don't
to Brian heard the first. Yeah, I got a lot of
things. I'm just gonna say the government. It don't take much to add up. But yeah. Please rate the podcast on iTunes. The Free Art Guy. I ain't gonna say the guy's name. The Free Art Guy. Yeah, it's been a 1 hour 30. It's been a good podcast. We've been laughing and all that stuff. But y'all be easy. Hopefully we're coming sooner than later for the next episode. All right, bye.